Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from FRI 154 and we are going to explain about the workload assessment that is including BROHA methods, CPL or HRR, and energy expenditure or energy consumption in relation with heart rate. And also we are going to solve the exercise that is a story about Mr. Echo, Mr. Ergo, you and your friends.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nair Fazaklula and I'm from FRI 145. So today I'm going to explain about Broha method. So basically Broha's method is used to evaluate fitness and workload activity based on heart rate, recovery rate after standard activity. So this is from the PowerPoint and this is how I calculate it. So the formula is heart rate 1 plus heart rate 2 plus heart rate 3 divided 3. So 30 is from here, 90 is from here, and 150 is from here. After that, we divide it. So 170 divided by 3. So the result is 90 BPM. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Now I will explain about CPL or HRR. First, I will explain why we need to measure cardiovascular strain. So when workers are perform physical tasks such as lifting, pushing, or standing, the heart rate increased. And to know whether the workload is safe and sustainable, we need to measure the cardiovascular load. And I will explain about CVL first. CVL or cardiovascular load is the percentage of how much the heart rate during work exceeds the resting heart rate relative to the range between maximum and resting. And for HRR or heart rate reserve is the difference between maximum heart rate and resting heart rate, and it represents the capacity available for physical activity. And for the formula of CVL and HRR is CVL or HRR is equal to 100% times HR work minus HR rest over HR max minus HR rest, where HR work is average heart rate during work and HR rest is average heart rate during rest or after recovery and sitting calmly, and HR max is estimated maximum heart rate that is equal to 220 minus age. And then for the interpretation based on percent of CVL or HRR is for below 30% is no fatigue or workload is safe and sustainable. 30 until 60% is medium strain or recovery or work improvement needed, and 60 until 80% is allowed only for short-term work or not sustainable for 8 hours, and 80 until 100 is very heavy strain or requires immediate recovery, and for above 100% is not allowed to work.
Pengeluaran energi dan konsumsi energi. Pertama saya akan menjelaskan tentang pengeluaran energi. Pengeluaran energi adalah laju energi yang digunakan oleh tubuh untuk melakukan pekerjaan. Biasanya dinyatakan dalam kcal per menit atau kj per menit atau sebagai metabolis ekuivalen MET. Konsumsi energi adalah total energi yang digunakan selama suatu tugas atau periode waktu tertentu. Dan di sini ada rumus perhitungan. Rumus untuk pengeluaran energi adalah Y sama dengan 1,80 dikurang 0,022 X plus dalam kurung 4,71 plus 10 akar pangkat minus 4 tutup kurung S kuadrat, di mana Y adalah pengeluaran energi dalam KKL per menit, X adalah denyut jantung atau HR dalam BPM detak per menit, konstan 1,80 adalah pengeluaran energi dasar. Istilah linier minus 0,022 X adalah penyesuaian untuk efek HR awal. Istilah kuadrat dalam kurung 4,71 kali 10 akar pangkat minus 4 tutup kurung X kuadrat, mencerminkan fakta bahwa seiring meningkatkan HR, pengeluaran energi meningkatkan secara non-linear atau naik lebih cepat pada HR yang lebih tinggi. Jadi pada HR rendah pengeluaran energi kecil, dan pada HR tinggi pengeluaran energi meningkat tajam. Nah, ini ada yang terakhir. Ini terakhir rumus untuk konsumsi energi. EC sama dengan EE bekerja minus EE istirahat, di mana EE adalah pengeluaran energi atau laju energi yang digunakan pada HR tertentu. EC adalah konsumsi energi, yaitu tambahan energi yang dihabiskan untuk bekerja di atas tingkat istirahat.
Okay, so from the text we have this given by age is 50, so we can have the HR max, that is 220 minus age, and we have 220 minus 50, so we have the result is 170 BPM. And then for HR rest, we have from the text we have 70 BPM, and HR work we have 123 BPM. And then for work duration we have 11 hours. And for CPL or HRR, we have this equation from previous slide, and we started to find the equation, and we have this 53%, that is mean that it is need to be improved. And for energy expenditure, we have energy expenditure work and energy expenditure rest. And for energy expenditure work, we have the result is 6.2198. And for energy expenditure rest, we have the result is 2.57. And for energy consumption, we have the result that is 3.65. and then we continue to solve the for per hour is 3.6590 times 60, so we have this is 219.11, and for 11 hours we have 219.11 times 11, so the result is 2044.2. So for conclusion, we have EE work that is equal to 6.22 Joule per min. So this is relatively high, so it is not sustainable for long continuous periods. And for CVL, we have 53%, that is means that worker needs recovery or improvement. And for energy consumption per minute is we have 3.65, and this means the job is moderate to heavy. So that's all from us. Thank you for listening, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.